Okay, please understand that this spoiler warning is not up for debate by you guys in the comments. It's here. I know the game's been out for ages, but if I didn't put it there, people would get mad. If I do put it there, people do too. Keeping the spoiler warning there is the lesser of two evils. Okay, so I've seen a couple of videos, both of which I'll link in the description if you want to go ahead and check them out, essentially taking a look at what they consider to be a ghost at Compson's stead in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I don't understand how these videos flew past me and I never actually found out about this, but I thought I'd make a video now going over it, because there's always the question of what could it be. And being Detective Fishy, your #1 source for Red Dead Redemption 2 detectiveness, so no matter how late I am, and believe me, this is not late for me, as it stands I'm currently 7 years late for my granddad's funeral and counting. Anyways, back to the point, I thought it would be a bit stupid if I didn't at least address this somehow. So anyways, let's get cracking. Compson's stead is located north of Rhodes. It is actually the home, or the old home shall I say, of Jeremiah Compson and his family. Here's a close-up of the surrounding area on the map so you know where you're looking. The owners of the house were involved in the slave trade, specifically they worked on the Ascension plantation. In fact, the basement of Compson's stead was used to imprison slaves, which you can find out in a side mission in which you find Jeremiah Compson in Rhodes. Anyways, that's enough trivia about the house, let's talk about the ghost part. Now, it's said that in the middle window of the upper floor facing down the hill, you can see a ghost. Going into this, there was video evidence in the 2 videos that I'll link in the description. First thing I did was I tried to find this ghost for 3 nights straight, but I wasn't actually paying attention to the specifics. So I'm going to tell you those straight up. Now, I don't know if it'll activate after you finish the mission in which you actually have to enter the house, because in the save which I tried, which I'd done that, I couldn't for the life of me get it to work. I thought I might let you know in case it is relevant, but I don't think that it is. However, here's what I did. I decided to load up a save from earlier on in the game, roughly 10% through, and I waited and watched the window until 8 PM. And just when I thought it wouldn't show up, it did. As you can see, there is a very specific source of light coming from that central window. It looks like somebody with a hat and their shoulder, at least from a distance. I decided to get closer and noticed that this quote-unquote ghost appeared to just be a strange light that was reflecting on the window, and the style of window that it is just a bit unusually. And if you zoom in with your binoculars or get too close, the light vanishes, and if you go back to where you were, it might reappear. After a while, it actually disappears, so it's only there for a set amount of time. The issue here being, if you look too closely through your binoculars or getting too close, it vanishes, means it might not actually be a light source at all. It would definitely have been interesting if it was a ghost, but I think that we're dealing with a lighting glitch here, in which that light shouldn't be there, but it just is, and nobody's bothered to patch it. But at the same time, though this doesn't quite explain why it vanishes if you look too closely, there are actually 2 people who are squatting in this house when you're sent to gather Jeremiah Compson's possessions from it, at least as far as I can remember. So maybe they're the ones causing the light source. Who knows? And for all we know, maybe the light source is caused by a ghost of some sort that's appearing in the form of a light source, but I'm honestly skeptical about that one. I don't think it's a ghost, I don't even think it's meant to be there. I'm going to say that this is more than likely just a lighting glitch. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. What do you think that this strange light is? Why is it there? I can imagine the house being primed for haunting, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is a ghost here, and though I can understand why some people might assume that they've seen one, I don't think we have. So, thank you all for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. If you want extra content and all that wonderful stuff, then go ahead and pledge on Patreon, there's a link in the description, and I'll see you all very soon with another video at some point.